Welcome back to a brand new video, ladies and gentlemen, of Planet Coaster. It is time for episode 3, and let's roll the intro right away. So we are back again in our park at the Fantasy District, and as you can see, we are here at the Uzu Wuzu, which is the name that Lucas has come up with. And Lucas is Mr. IQcast, for those who don't know, or Lucasto on Steam and other games. And he is basically the neighbor in my Minecraft IQ community series. But yeah, welcome back to Planet Coaster, and today I've got quite some things planned. Which is gonna be getting the queue scenery of our Venetian Carousel to 100%, of the Wild Blue to 100%, get the Uzu Wuzu scenery rating to 100%, add in some shops and more decoration in our Fantasy District, probably reroute this path so we can fit in yet another ride in here, and also what I want to do is fix this part over here, as let's just see whenever a card comes around here. This part over here is a bit too wild, and I think this fixing this, making it more smoother than just suddenly a head roll, will make this ride even more enjoyable, as wow, it's taking quite a long time for a train to come here. So let's just see. Okay. So he's now coming here, and as you can see, whoop! You get suddenly thrown into a roll, which doesn't really look that nice in my opinion. And I think that it is better if we fix that. But we'll do that in just a second. First of all, what we are gonna do is fix this part over here. Add in some more scenery to our Venetian Carousel. And the Wild Blue as well. But first of all, we are gonna add in some research, as we need to research more things so we can expand our park. So what we are gonna research is, of course, a coaster. Why not? Let's just add in a thrill ride for in our fantasy area over there. And the last thing we will add in is, let's see, we've got 3 notifications over here, and we've got challenges. So we've got a restaurant challenge. Have 47 people visit your restaurant for 3 months in a row, or a hotel challenge. Have 33 people visit your hotel for 3 months in a row. Let's do a restaurant challenge. So we can go here to facility restaurants, and yeah, to increase this, we are gonna max out everything to the maximum, so it's get researched even faster. Like so, and we are still making a profit. Great. And we are also gonna set this part to request every 10 minutes for a refurbishment, as we need that to happen more quickly. And where's our mechanic anyways? I don't know. Anyway, let's just get a time lapse going. And I will add in some more scenery to all these rides over here, as well as this one over here. And let's do that in a time lapse. So let's cue the funky music once again, and I'll see you guys probably in about an hour or so. So welcome back, and after around about 45 minutes I've gotten the Venetian Carousel queue scenery to 100%, so let's just hover over it and you can see all the awesome amazing scenery, the nature which is in here, and as you can see it looks stunning. And when we go over to this wild blue right over here, we can see that everything looks quite similar. We've got a whole lot of symmetrical nature over here as well, and a nice little planet coaster sign smack back in the middle of it. And as you can see, it's themed around this thing over here as well. It's themed after the flying Nimbus as well. So this main area is gonna get all the same type of queue scenery. As you know, it's the main area, it's gonna have some kind of unity. And when we go over to the district, to the how did we call this, fantasy district, we will have a other type of scenery, a whole other style of scenery in this area over here as well. And there seems to be a few problems here in our park, and one of that is that people do not have a place to get money from. So at the moment a lot of people are running out of money when they enter our park, so they need a place where they can get some more money out of, and which that is of course the ADM. And I'm now researching the ADM so we can get more guests staying longer in our park, enjoying more rides and giving us even more money. And next to that you can see there's also some garbage littered all around the park, as we do not have the correct facility set up yet for them to store in their garbage. Great, so the next thing we are going to do is reroute this path so it leads to the fantasy district via another way, as I wanted to add in a ride over here. And one thing that we have to do then is make sure that the path goes a bit differently. So I'm thinking of rebuilding the path from this area over here and then make a sharp turn next to the wild blue and then move it over into this area like so. So I'm just gonna do it right away in a form of yet another time lapse. So welcome back to a new clip where dumb as little me actually forgot to unmute the microphone. So here you have a 30-minute video in which I'm doing all sorts of things, fixing the roller coaster, the Uzu Wuzu, adding in an ATM area for people to get their money from, and last but not least add the pathways for the Final Fantasy District Central area, in which people can get their food and drinks from. So in this clip I will continue the time lapse, but instead of adding funky music to the background, I will add in some voiceovers and our comments to the things I have done in that video. So here we go. Starting off with the Uzu Wuzu, I wanted to make sure that the roll in this area over here was going to go smoothly. So I found a nice asset here in the roller coaster menu, and as you can see it's now more like a dragon roll, which is something I wanted all along instead of a sudden head spin. And this is gonna make sure that the ride is gonna add more interest and it's not gonna be that nauseatic anymore, which the results has shown are actually better than before. Moving on, I started researching the ADM building, as some guests in my park started complaining that they didn't have enough cash for all of the rides. So I started adding in a ADM in front of the wild blue in this tight area over here, and around it I designed a little building with the same main area theme of all our other rides and queue scenery ratings, and in the end it looks quite okay and I am very happy with the end result. I also added in a billboard which showed advertisements that leads people up to the Gulpy shop energy drinks, which is a new shop in the main building facilities over here as well. So the last thing I had done was add in the picnic tables to the fantasy districts over here, and I had chosen a color scheme of orange and blue as they look good together. And the next thing I had done also was add in a little shop for food, a little shop for drinks, and also added in a restaurant with 3 expansion packs so that we can fit in more people into our restaurant in the future. And I also added in a toilet block and a staff building as well for our staff who are gonna work in the fantasy district. So welcome back to this new video, ladies and gentlemen, where you can actually hear me talking, and I forgot to hit the unmute button on OBS. But the last thing we will do is add in a new ride over here, and I have now gone over to the research tab, and I am starting here with researching a new family ride, stirred with a spoon, and we've got the rolling mines over here as well. And I've also researched some other track rides or rides as well. We've got the whirly rig over here, but that one is not very interesting at all. So I'm gonna add in something else over here, and that's gonna be this one, stirred with a spoon. So what we have got to do now is speed it up and see what we get out of it whenever it has been done researching. Multiple shops are very busy. Yes, I will fix that in 2 days. And I had to burp there for a second. So we've got a new right here, the Psychola Frio ride. Looks cool. And we've got the teacups. Very nice. Very nice. We've got another family ride. We've got to keep researching more rides. And I've also researched a bunch of new coasters which we can build here. So we've got a junior Wendigo. That is very good for this fantasy area. So we're gonna get some small kids in this area as well. And I've also got the Hop the Gap, which is a wooden side friction, blah blah. It's a wooden roller coaster, which means it can also suit this area very well. So that means we've got loads of coasters to build in this area. We've still got a lot of land to cover here before we fill up this entire park. So it's gonna be great. Now the thing we've got to do now though is add in our teacups. I'm not too sure how big it is. Whoa, damn. That is a biggie. It's not gonna fit in here. How about this ride? This ride is very small, however, and it does fit in here quite well. So, is it interfering with anything at all? No, it's not interfering. So, okay, why not? Let's just add it in here then. Why not? And we're gonna place in the entrance right there. And the exit will go over here. Connects the entrance over in this area like so. Right, let's open it, as this is not a very interesting ride anyways. And I haven't yet decided on what color theme I'm gonna be using in the fairy tale area, so I'm not gonna change the colors at the moment. However, I have designed this bench over here, which looks quite great in my opinion. Oh man, it's quite late already, so I think I'm gonna end this episode right here. It hasn't been that interesting this episode. We have added in some more cute scenery ratings over here and there. It's been a lot of time lapse, and I am sorry for that big mess up when I forgot to turn on my microphone, and maybe I could have done some more things then. But in the next episode, we will definitely add in some more rides, get the cute scenery ratings of this area going, decorate this area over here as well, get our staff spread over our beginning area and over our second area, over our fairy tale area as well, so that it works better. We gotta have 2 mechanics over in this area, 2 mechanics over in this area, so they can work around with shifts and such, but that's something we'll decide in the next episode. So in the meantime, my name is Miss Icecroft. Please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode, where we are definitely gonna build in a new roller coaster, which is gonna be great and amazing, and it's gonna definitely be here in the new fairy tale area. But in the meantime, take care and bye bye. I'll see you in the next episode.